Adjust the lighting. Beginning recording in 3. So why not? Let's just go ahead and begin. Alright. So it starts off like this, where we just fall in a little maze of some sort. And you can tell it's inspired by like really old PC games. Like it has this kind of like the paper mache, like sized down feeling. I first saw this game being played by Markiplier, and when I watched it, it looked pretty scary. And I figured, you know, if I play it by myself, it'd probably be even scarier. So let's see. I don't know what that was, but okay. Hope that was good. Yeah, it kind of feels like some sort of MS-DOS game of some sort, although I don't really know. Yeah, by the way, you can't fall down those holes right there, because if you do, you're just gonna... Oh yeah, you know, be a dumbass, sit forward like that, yeah. Another hole. So I guess the objective of the game is to get out, because why would you want to stay here? I have to say the atmosphere is really good. What is that? What the hell is... Okay. Yeah, the atmosphere is, it has this sort of, like, Indiana Jones thing. Indiana Jones probably isn't accurate, but it's more like it's just tribal, or like... I'm trying to find the word for like an Aztec temple or something, or like a door, secret door. How about that? Okay. Hope I'm not being tricked. A door? Oh, come on. Alright, I see you there. I'm probably gonna fall into a hole by the time this is over with. Ah, split path. Oh yeah, previously I did a recording of LSD Dream Emulator with my friends, and you can probably tell I was a lot more relaxed with that. With this recording, I'm trying to treat what I'm doing a little more seriously, so I kind of sound a bit stiff. But, I assure you, I'm trying. Maybe it's not great, but I am trying, so... Oh, hello. Tis a closed door. You know, so far, I'm actually not that scared, which is kind of unusual, because I'm scared easily with these games. Usually very easy to scare. Sort of. I could talk about Five Nights at Freddy's, but I kind of want to keep the subject on the game. It's worth noting that this download was only 7 megabytes, and it... Okay. Okay, game. You don't want me to talk, that's fine. I think the only reason it doesn't seem scary yet is because I haven't been fully immersed. Build-up is very important, and I think this game understands that very well. I think build-up is sort of the underlying mechanic, like, you know, the farther down you go, the worse it gets. Of course, if it starts out, it's not that bad. Oh god. Okay. That's... Okay, I thought that sound was just me turning around, but that is something following me. God. Anytime you collect something in a horror... Okay. I know anytime that, like, you're exploring around in a horror game and you, like, collect an item or something, it usually triggers a script and it causes, like, new monsters to appear. That happens a lot in, like, Resident Evil, or... That actually happens in a lot of games, not just horror games, but, it happens especially in horror games for some reason. Man, this game is just... pulling my wiener, man. It really is. The way Markiplier played it, he made it seem a lot scary, but I think he just sucked at it. Because I'm so good. Well, I haven't fallen in any... I haven't really... I don't know. I'm just saying. Maybe I'm not that bad. So far, this has been pretty much aimless. I don't actually know what I'm doing. I think the idea, to some extent, is I'm supposed to get up to... I'm supposed to escape, of course, but if the game's called I Can't Escape, then why should I escape? Maybe I should just say I can't escape and say screw it and just kill myself. I don't know. That wouldn't be very fun. Have I been in here? Also, I'm normally used to recording with my friends, so this is kind of awkward for me, but so far I think I'm doing pretty well. Okay. I get the feeling like if I open up one of these doors, like there's gonna be like a big scary monster like right behind it. I know that there's like some kind of shadowy ghost thing that follows you around the lower levels, but that doesn't necessarily imply that that's the only monster, which is why I'm kind of a little skittish. Also, you have to think, the controls in this game are very tank-like. Like, you can only, it's not, you know, like a modern PC game where, you know, you have free movement. Like, it's basically just you can turn left or right. You know, it's very mechanical. And I'm very certain that just by the design of the game, they were trying to go with that on purpose. And I respect that. Also, it'll be especially bad when I start getting chased and, you know, I want to look behind me, but yeah, those footsteps, they're not as scary as they were before because I'm just not seeing anything. When I finally, like, start running from stuff, that's going to be bad because if I want to turn around, I'm going to have to, like, do a full, like, 180, and that's going to be a pain. But then again, you know, Amnesia pulled a trick like that where if you looked behind you, the monster would pick up the pace. And, door I haven't opened. And something interesting to point out with a lot of horror games, especially Amnesia for some reason, is that the actual monsters aren't that scary. Like, the lead-up, the build-up itself, that's really where the money is with a horror game. You know, the monster itself isn't, in all instances, it's not always the scariest part, but the build-up is probably one of the most important parts, maybe the most important part of a horror game. Let's see. Man, I'm actually running out of things to talk about just because I'm just wandering around. I'm gonna jump down a hole. Music change. Once again, I have to say the atmosphere is great. That's a hole. You can't fool me. The atmosphere is really good. Oh god, this is when bad stuff starts happening. Oh, no, bye-bye. Nuh-uh. No, actually, let's go over there and say hi to him. Why not? No, I'm just joking. I wouldn't do that. Oh, God, are you kidding me? Oh, no. Oh, God. In horror games, for me, it's the big, open, dark places that are the scariest. It's not the narrow hallway effect that gets me. It's these big-ass empty rooms. There was this one section in Silent Hill 2 that was a lot like that. And, although I didn't find that game to be particularly scary, it did make me think about that. You know, there's a lot of horror games that don't do that, and I think a lot more of them should. My cat went out of the room. Hold on a second here. She must think I'm insane because I'm talking to myself. What are you gonna do, Bobby? I don't know what you're gonna do. Okay, whatever. You're running the ambiance cut. I must keep the door closed. Okay. Excuse that. Okay, this is bad. This is bad. I should not have left the game. Okay. I should not have left the game. That was a bad idea. I have no reason to believe that nothing bad will happen to me if I just stand still. My voice still cracks. 23 years old. Sound like a 14-year-old boy. Okay. Oh, hello there. Yeah, I'm taking advantage of this. Ah, yes. Alrighty. Okay, don't necessarily have to keep falling down. But then again, you know. Okay, that creepy fucker. Is he gonna come over here? I really hope not. I was up here earlier, wasn't I? Okay. He likes to stay around that area, but I'm not gonna attempt anything. Okay. I don't know if you can go back down ladders. I don't think you can. Why would you? Okay. Screw you. Oh! Okay. Maybe that was necessary. Maybe I gotta find a key. I mean, that one door, I'm assuming, at the beginning of the game, that's how you get out. Still waiting something really bad to happen. I know that one guy, that's not the only deviation in the game so far. I know there's like a creepy black ghost guy. Ooh, hello, key. Take key, comrade. Put key in door. Okay. So my assumption is that whenever you get a key, it opens up all the doors on your current level. Question is, how do I get the key that gets me the hell out of here? That's what I want to know. Dead end. Don't like this. Okay. Yeah, so far, it really relies on its build-up. I mean, the bad stuff doesn't start happening until you go deep beneath. So I think it's a very patient game. It's really taking its time with this. Because, to be frank, I'm not actually that scared. I was expecting it to be a hell of a lot worse, but, I guess not. Kinda thinking about, LSD again, the game, not the drug. I don't do LSD, but, I've heard that the gray man in that game scared people, like legitimately scared people. It was actually a scary monster. But I don't know, to me that game was just really cathartic. None of it was really scary. It could be really disarming, but not necessarily, like, you know, scary. It didn't have that effect on me. It just seemed like kind of a fun, interesting experience. Okay. Does that grow happen when I back into stuff? Yeah. Sweet mother of God, I hope this is recording. I don't know how to use Bandicam. I had that fear when I was recording the other one. I really hope this records because I'm actually pretty satisfied with this. Even though it's hello, empty room. A door. I almost want to throw myself down a hole because this is getting kind of tedious. Well, my wish came true. I guess I can. But first, a door. Okay. Ah! Is that... Okay. So help me God if this didn't record. I think it is. I'm just gonna stop talking about it. I'm gonna assume it is. For the sake of you, the viewer. You know, all 14 people watching this. But that's okay, I do this because I like it. I'm not trying to set out to be the next biggest Let's Player. Oh, no, 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 Okay. Spoiler alert. If you fall too far, then you end up in this, like, 1-by-1 cage, and there's nothing else you can do and the game ends. And I would assume that you just die or you, like, starve to death. Yeah, I see you too. Okay, this is when the traps start getting, really tricky. Ah, fuck, I knew it! Those little moss patches. Those little moss patches, they get you. I knew it. God, this music. Okay. Yeah. I think, oh, no. Oh, no, no, Oh, yeah. You really hate me. You really hate me. Ugh. Okay. I take it back a little bit. This game's getting pretty tense. Wouldn't say, like, you know, full-blown scary, but it is getting really tense. I had that experience with Five Nights at Freddy's. You know, have your opinions about that or whatever. To me, that game perfects horror. It is truly scary. I could care less about all the sequels. I could care less about the fame or the popularity or the whatever else thing people don't like about it. That game made me yell out. Like, unconditionally. I did not fake that. I didn't record it, but I was playing that game and the lights went... Oh, God. How's Indiana Jones gonna get out of this one? Oh. How's Indiana Charles gonna get out? Yeah, you want me to go over there. Might give this another shot in the future. For now, it's just gonna be a onesie. Okay. Yeah, that's a trap. It's gonna trap me from over there. Is there a secret door? No. Of course not. If I were to improve one thing about this game, I would put some more enemies into it. Because, it's mostly just me running around a maze and, like, falling down. Admittedly, a really tense, perfected atmosphere, actually. The atmosphere is great. It's just, it's kind of not as scary as I was expecting. You know, I'm in the perfect environment right now. 4:30 in the morning, almost 5, so I see you too. Wonder what the life of an eyeball on a wall is like. You wake up, and you just... all you do is you look into, like, a dark, like, corridor with, like, grotesque, rotten, mossy bricks. You know, maybe you might see a ghost once in a while. You have no bodily functions. Can't move, can't breathe, can't speak, can't do anything. You're just an eyeball, and you look around. You can close your eye, you can open it, that's it. That would be pretty bad. And on top of that, you're, like, at the bottom of the earth, so... funny, you know. The farther down you go into the earth, the cooler it gets, but, that's where the core is. Wouldn't it get hotter? Oh no, oh no. Okay. Oh, this game, it doesn't let you see down. It does not let you see down. The bastard that it is. The beautiful, tricky bastard that it is. Never keep your back turned for long in a horror game. Never keep your back turned long in, this game, actually. Although I'm kind of not that scared. I've said that several times. I do appreciate the effort put into this, really. Like, it's the minimalistic stuff that sells me, for the most part. It seems to me that, indie horror games get horror itself a lot better than, like, you know, some of these higher produced games that you get. And I'm not even talking about, like, the newer ones. I'm talking more like, you know, even the classic games, Silent Hill, even Resident Evil. None of those games ever really scared me, especially Silent Hill. I mean, aesthetically and stylistically, it has everything right. It's just, it's not that scary. And, Silent Hill, to me, isn't actually all that fun of a game. Because if you strip out everything else, it's basically just like a really boring puzzle game with, like, bad controls. Controls are bad, and this is coming from someone who, like, adores Resident Evil, so... Hello, key. I don't really know how to get out of here. Nothing. Ain't nothing. Yeah, tempt me so. Tempt me so with escape in a game called I Can't Escape. Oh yeah, if you look closely at the bricks, sometimes you can see, some skulls. Because, I mean, you know, this whole... Hello, ladder. Because, you know, apparently this whole damn place is probably made out of dead people. Those bricks, man, they don't look like bricks, they look like... Oh, no, 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 oh, fuck me. I don't think any good game can be beaten all the way through once, I guess. This music, man. If I fall one more level, I'm screwed. That's it. Like, that is it. Game over, man. And again with this aimless wandering. This time you can't even see the holes on the ground. These damn eyes do. Okay. I'm in hell. Let me guess. Oh, good. I'm not gonna fall. No! Ah! Fucking hell! No! God! I can't actually see where the pits are. No. Okay. Maybe Maybe I just need to turn up the brightness next time. A ladder. A ladder down to hell, what's that gonna do? Can't find any ladders. No. I don't think I'm gonna make it. I really don't think so. I mean, I can hold out, but I just don't think I'm gonna make it. The deeper we go, the music becomes more disturbed. The scenery becomes more terrifying. We visibly have blood, and the walls are clearly made out of human remains. This is a nice, subtle use of blood. It's not in your face. It's not making itself apparent. It's just there because it's servicing itself. You know why there's blood. You don't make no damn maze out of human hip bones or skull. I see that. I don't know if I should know. I'm not going to. I think my cat's freaked out. I mean, she might think I'm talking to myself. I'm not sure. Oh, God. Really? Oh, hello. Oh, yeah. I open up every door. Hello. Ah, screw you, game. I'm getting out of here. Tell me I can't escape. Oh no. Hey, he's not so bad. He just kinda pops in once in a while. He's not that bad. No, well. As long as that ladder is there, I think we'll be okay. That ladder better be there. That hole. I'm pretty certain if I go down one more level, that's it. Okay, just gotta find the ladder. It is so damn dark. I don't even know where the ladder is. Son of a bitch. Alright, come on. Don't die on me. God. A maze. Who would have thought? Whose idea was it to make a maze? Some kind of death pit of doom. Obviously, can't open the important doors. Okay, I remember this. I remember this trap. This game's a bitch. Trying to mess with me. Oh yeah, I know there's a hole right there. Can't fool me. God, it's when I back up that I'm most afraid I'm gonna fall into something. Okay, there's a hole right there. Okay. Well, I could never find that ladder. Okay. There is a top of a ladder right there, so I guess that's an implication that it's not gonna be the end if I fall down, so that's fortunate. No! Oh, God, no, yep, that's it. That's it. I'm dead. Game over. The end. I'm dead.